Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great Saturday. Today's reading is John chapter 14. John chapter 14, and our passage is being read by our own Savannah Beaker. Savannah, take it away.
Hey everyone, so today our reading is going to be in John 14, 5 through 14. Lord, Thomas said, we don't know where you're going. How can we know the way? Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you know me, you will also know my Father. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. Lord, said Philip, show us the Father, and that's enough for us. Jesus said to him, have I been among you all this time, and you do not know me, Philip? The one who has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, show us the Father? Don't you believe that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? The words I speak to you I do not speak on my own. The Father who lives in me does his works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. Otherwise, believe because of the works themselves. Truly I tell you, the one who believes in me will also do the works that I do. And he will do even greater works than these, because I am going to the Father. Whatever you ask in my name, I will do it, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask me anything.
Thanks, Savannah. Today's readings are incredibly theologically rich, and it's really easy to find yourself lost in their complexity, in their richness. And so I thought it might be helpful to break it down into simple terms what's happening today. Simply put, today's readings are a continuation of yesterday's. Yesterday, Jesus told his disciples that he was going to have to die and leave them. He said that Peter was going to reject him and was going to deny him. This would have been concerning and would cause a lot of fear in the hearts of the disciples. Today's reading is simply Jesus' attempt to comfort and console his disciples in the midst of a troubling situation, Jesus' ongoing death. The incredible thing is that the same words Jesus was using to encourage the disciples before he was about to die, they're encouraging to us. We find ourselves in troubling circumstances. This COVID-19 quarantine is chaotic. And the same words Jesus uses to encourage the disciples, he uses to encourage us. He tells them this. He goes, look, let your hearts not be troubled, for I am going to prepare a place for you. I'm preparing heaven for you. I'm acting on your behalf with God the Father. On top of this, you should know that I plan on returning to you. Jesus is returning to us. He's going to return and restore things to the way they should be. We should be encouraged by that. We should be encouraged that Jesus is acting on our behalf. He continues on and says, look, I'm going to send a Spirit, someone to be with you while I am gone. That same Spirit is within us. We should be encouraged that the Creator of the world has sent His Spirit to live within us. The disciples were supposed to find peace and hope in their circumstances, not because of the circumstances themselves, but because Jesus is literally with them, and that He was going to send His Spirit to reside with them. The same is true for us. We should not find peace or hope in our circumstances, or even in the chance that our circumstances might change. We find hope in our relationship with the Creator, with the Son of God, Jesus, with the Spirit that dwells inside of us. Our hope, our peace comes from our relationship, not what's going on around us. Let that be what you hold on to today. Let that be what encourages you. Your relationship with Jesus, knowing He is acting on your behalf and that He will return one day, and that we get to spend eternity with Him in heaven forever.